every one of our songs has a different story. There's no real, routine process that we go to when we're making music. One thing that we've realized over the past couple of years is you never know when inspiration or a stream of consciousness creatively is gonna hit you. So when it does, you got to take advantage of it. Don't Let Me Down, we made on a plane, the beat for it at least. And then Roses, we wrote the lyrics, recorded the vocals, and produced the entire thing in 8 hours in my apartment in New York City. And Closer, we wrote in the back of a tour bus. So it's always different, but whenever we're feeling inspired, we'll either open a laptop or take a voice note on your phone, or get some idea started enough that it's like substantial enough so when you really have the time, you have something to go off of.
Sometimes you find a sound. We've been really lucky. Whenever we buy a new instrument of some sort or a piece of equipment, something like great comes from it. Whether it's a guitar or a piano or a keyboard or microphone or whatever. So that's like always a good sign for us. We're actually building our first studio right now. We've been like doing makeshift studios out of his like one bedroom in New York City, or my apartment, or back of a tour bus. So this is like the first time we're like going to be able to like get a ton of goodies and have some fun.
I mean, as far as collaborations go, we look for people that are original and authentic, and in most cases not very well established yet. That's what's exciting to us. We think it makes a song more unique. It's more fun. We like working with people that are like us, that are up and coming. And we've been really lucky with Roses, Halsey, and Dea. What amazing girls to do tracks with. And Charlie and Inside Out. I mean, they're all so different, and I think all those tracks are so different because of them.
Do you guys think EDM is getting the respect it deserves? Do you finally feel like it is a credible, viable genre?
I think it's a very credible, viable genre. In dance music in general, I wouldn't even call it EDM or electronic music. But I don't think it gets the credit it deserves. I think that, the genre has influenced everything across every, other genre of music. There's a, influence from different producers that, are considered dance music artists. And, I don't know if it's not even about award shows and that sort of thing, like whether they're live or not. But I think that it's definitely, I think it's kind of one of those like frowned upon, like lesser genres. And I don't really understand why, because, it's a huge industry. So many people are in love with it. And like I said, it's just very influential. So hopefully that changes over time. I know like every genre has kind of gone through this, so it's like a rite of passage almost. But I certainly hope, in the future it's more accepted and, considered a credible, area to operate in.
What's your take on the fan theory that their 12 tracks up to now are storyline chronicling the journey of a boy and a girl as they try to navigate the murky waters of love?
What's really cool about that Reddit theory is that I think that, all of those songs, even Selfie, which is kind of an anomaly once you look at all of our other music, it's all about us and being our age and going through the things that we're going through. And I think you can take all of those things and you could rearrange all of those songs and make a completely different story. And I think that kind of just reflects like what we write songs about. It's a lot of it's about relationships, a lot is about emotional stuff, and it was pretty cool to see someone put it in chronological order though, and see it make sense.
That's the best part, is seeing people take what you've created and make something on their own with it. Like our we post a lot of covers. Like we've been lucky enough to have these incredible fans that like make their own versions of our songs, and we always try to support them, and like that never gets old, seeing that stuff. So shout out to our fans and sometimes it's making better songs than the Tony Ann covers just were lit. Yeah.
Do you get giddy when you meet other artists that you're big fans of?
For sure. You try to hide it and be cool. It's more about other artists' presence. We met Bono last week, and he was just the vibe he gives off is so friendly and welcoming, and he addresses everybody in the room, and you're not intimidated at all. When I met Justin Bieber, I didn't know what to say, because he's just which is just kind of interesting, They're both legends in their own way, but for sure, meeting Chance the Rapper and guys that are kind of like new artists that are really killing it, that's always really fun to be able to have a musical conversation with people like that too.
What's up? I'm Alex.
I'm Drew.
And we are the Chainsmokers.
And we are at Austin City Limits with GRAMMY Pro.